stretch it out. My God.
Amazing how quickly he's beginning to stretch it out.
Yeah, well, of course, that often happens, though, because Mario turbulence there for a second, had to collect his thoughts. Mario hasn't had to run in second.
So, Danny Sullivan finally makes it, and it was some long, hard job to get into the lead. Here it is.
He drafted him down the straight, and once again, he went over those lines, which can often cause the car to be a little unstable. Tires don't get that good a grip. This time, he knew exactly what he was doing. Nifty stuff. I was saying, you know, that Paul Mario in the AM series, Jim, so he was a big booster of Danny's 3 or 4 years ago. I imagine he's looking at this with some conflicting emotions now. Two men that he's supported and admired their skills.
Weather, by the way, continues perfect, at least for the spectators. Maybe a little hotter. Rahal told us earlier in his car, but it wasn't bad at all, really. Clear skies, however, that's the important. Just a gorgeous Memorial Day weekend, and great racing at Indianapolis.
Quite a few of the drivers are running with helmets that are now air conditioned, which is kind of nifty. So many little technological advances.
How in the world do they do that?
Oh, it's with some chemical that flows through a headband or something. I'm not really sure how they do it, but I understand it works very well, and it's symptomatic of so many little technical improvements. Never mind the major ones in the cars that have made them faster and safer, and Indianapolis somehow leads the way.
As people have been saying since the invention of the wheel, what'll they think of next? Yes, we're back at Indy, and this is Jim McKay with Sam Posey in the commentary booth. Danny Sullivan still leads the race. Andretti second. Roberto Carrero of Colombia. Very much a presence in third place in the race. Look at the speed, the feeling that you get here. That's very realistic.
Yes, and yet at this stage of the race, Jim, often the drivers are almost anesthetized by the speed. The track is so smooth. The wall on the outside, there's Danny.
Danny Ungayas in trouble.
Danny Ungayas. His car is so instantly recognizable. That black car, he's driven the same kind of paint job for so many years. And all you can say, Jim, is it's good to see him out of the race, not in the wall. That's about all you can say. What a disappointment. He's been driving a very fine race in and out of 8th and 9th place in the last few laps.
The Hawaiian-born Danny Ungayas. Very much respected driver in the business. Back to the leaders, 5 and 3. That would be Danny Sullivan and Mario Andretti.
Sullivan pulling away.
Yes, he is.
Yep.
But would Mario be saving a little bit of boost for the end?
No, I don't think so.
Fuel strategy?
No, I don't think so. I think there have been enough yellows now that probably they have ample fuel and have got it cranked up. I can't surmise what the problem with Mario could be. He has been the fastest car more or less all month here.
And now they bring out the yellow because of Ungayas.
They'll have to tow that in.
So he didn't dump oil on the track, apparently, because they didn't bring the yellow out immediately, but because of the tow-in, they have to do it. So here comes the leader, Danny Sullivan, under the yellow, taking advantage of that to throw in a pit stop.
Now Sullivan's got some junk on the nose of his car. The crowd here, I must say, has been throwing a lot of stuff out on the road.
Yeah, it seems like an awful lot of plastic flying around here.
Of course, for 400,000
Oh, now we got them both in together.
Yep.
There is Andretti on the top, Sullivan on the bottom.
Well,
See who gets out first.
Pit crews in the business, working simultaneously.
Right,
Boom.
Danny being pushed
Sullivan
away.
Ripping through the gears.
And here comes Mario.
4 forward speeds here.
Nothing changed on that stop, I don't believe.
No. Sullivan. All right, Guerrero. That's Guerrero.
Okay, Guerrero into the pits. Still going well in third place in the race.
Come up to third. Guerrero had a marvelous drive here last year. Had a spin right at the end. You remember that?
Okay, looks like they're ready to go.
Yep.
Problem. Oh, no. Got a problem getting going here.
Oh, no.
And this is costing him a lot.
He stalled the engine. That's what happened. He stalled the engine. Now, all right, he lost arguably, oh, boy.
Well,
I don't know.
15, 20, 25 seconds.
He flooded it, in effect.
You mean even as I do? Let's go to Jim Lampley with Carl Haas.
Carl, just prior to that last pit stop under the green flag, it appeared that Sullivan was running a little quicker. Are you concerned?
Well, yeah, we were a little bit loose, and we've changed our tires now, so we'll see what happens.
What about power? Is there room to adjust the boost upward for more horsepower?
No. we're at maximum boost all the time.
All right, that's the word from here in Mario Andretti's pit. Let's go to Jack Arute at Danny Sullivan's pit.
We've talked about fuel and the concern for it in some camps. It does not seem to be a concern here in the Penske camp with Danny Sullivan at the controls. You can see the fuel tank here and the measurements that are being taken. After this last pit stop, there was approximately 100 gallons left to go the remaining distance in this race. By our calculations, that would figure out, well, you'd only have to get about 1.2 miles per gallon, and the USAC rules call for well above that, about 1.7. So plenty of fuel left in the tank of Danny Sullivan.
Okay, still under yellow. That report from Jack Arute. Danny Sullivan leading Mario Andretti, but Andretti has a chance to close up here under the yellow. That is allowed. It'll be a very close start.